Hello everyone, I'm Paul McGuire Grimes. Funny man John Krasinski shocked audiences with his horror film A Quiet Place. The third film in the franchise, A Quiet Place Day 1, is now in theaters and I want to talk about it. This is Paul's trip to the movies. The first film took place on days 89 and 472 in the aftermath of an alien attack on the planet. These aliens viciously attack upon any sound that is made. And as you can tell by the title, A Quiet Place Day 1 is a prequel that takes audiences back to where it all began. Director Michael Sarnowski takes over for John Krasinski, writing and directing the new film that finds Lupita Nyong'o's character Sam battling a terminal cancer and living in a hospice home in New York City. She's having a hard time coping, but has her therapy cat Frodo right by her side. Her nurse, who's played by Alex Wolff, takes the residents to a marionette show in Harlem for the afternoon. It's there where the city becomes under attack. Meteors, flashes of light, and explosions rock the island, with the alien species finally making contact. Stranger Things breakout star Joseph Quinn plays Eric, one of the few remaining survivors who meets Sam and won't leave her side, all in the name of survival. Prequels rarely work, but A Quiet Place Day 1 excels at focusing on brand new characters in a new setting. There's no mention of the Abbott family, the characters played by John Krasinski and Emily Blunt that made up the first two movies. Now, we did see Jamin Hansu in part 2 with a group of survivors, and we meet his character here as a fellow patron of the theater where Sam is seeing that marionette show. Now, setting this film in New York City allows for a startling reality shift about what happens when the loudest city in the planet has to suddenly go silent. The attack leads to the collapse of bridges, trapping everyone on the island, adding in another layer of claustrophobia and dread. Now, if the other two films are about a family trying to survive and hiding without sound, Day 1 offers up that kind of sudden shift and fight for survival and chaos and destruction and the desperate measures that people take. The initial attack leaves the city full of ash, debris, and dead bodies strewn about, and I couldn't help but see the parallels to the aftermath of 9/11. Director Michael Sarnowski once again captures that edge-of-your-seat intensity that the franchise has been really known for. We know to watch out for any footstep or accidental noise. Now add in a stubborn cat, and just the speed and the ferocity of these aliens just cannot be stopped. It's wild to see it then, of course, permeate onto the audience once again, who just sits in absolute silence in their seats, afraid to make any noise. Now, the first two films, like I said, were about family, and those family themes still resonate here in the back half of Day 1, as Sam's motivations kind of come into focus. Day 1 takes a look at what happens when two strangers are forced to work together in the name of survival. Sam and Eric are both different in what they need out of each other in such a traumatic time. Lupita Nyong'o is simply stunning and just so emotionally expressive with what she's tasked to pull off here. And between this movie and Us, she's really elevating the horror genre and bringing in such a kind of grounded humanity that can be hard to pull off in the genre. Joseph Quinn pairs really well with Lupita Nyong'o, adding in his charm and has kind of this nervous energy to Eric. A Quiet Place Day 1 has a lean story, but it's a taut thriller that just quietly sneaks up on you with an emotional ending that packs a punch. I'm giving A Quiet Place Day 1 4 out of 5 ticket stubs. If you like my review today, click subscribe on my YouTube channel. I have some other movie reviews, some celebrity interviews, and I'd love to hear from you. Leave me a comment on YouTube or on social media at Paul's Movie Trip. Do you like the Quiet Place franchise? Are you excited about the third one? Let me know in the comments. And then go to my website, paulstriptothemovies.com, for even more reviews. Thank you so much for watching my review of A Quiet Place Day 1. This is Paul's Trip to the Movies.